There's another world called the underworld. Why do you think there's no fly zones on Mother Earth? And why do you think there's no more Georgia Godstones? In other words, why do you think they have sky drones? Because what's under the dirt they don't want your eyes on. Like in Antarctica, haven't you ever wandered in search where you're not allowed to walk around? Militaries lock it down. Like Area 51, you can't step foot on solid ground. Access restricted on the map. There's prohibited secret projects that keep from us to be kept, and they lock it away with the lock and key. Government property is a cover up where we cannot see. It's like putting shutters up, blocking us from shedding light like a summer sun is blotchy. Under the gun they're watching as we step inside any bunkers of Lockheed Martin with their radars on spot, and just one of us walking within 100 miles of what's not seen in plain sight is a plain sight where they fly into a base and hide and wish they had a way of pages of files. The public stays isolated in plain sight. There's so many black budget programs, they distract the public so no man is going to ask the government of those plans, as they lack the courage to know the plans they have on us is rubbish, standing no chance. Like AI robotics were made for us to comply or to be demolished, as they would take fire on us in this day and time. Let's be honest, look at the created devices with wired electronics. From Terminator to Fortress is becoming this world later. More or less the creators or your tech by these fallen angels has gotten us tangled in a web of lies as they weaponize tech to fight mankind. They specialize in from ancient texts they write, creating our species by DNA sequencing to be used as slaves, as we are portrayed the weakest link in which they link your brains to TV called the Matrix. Today we see robots that talk and think with interface to be streamed. Just think that Neuralink placed in our brains to be a machine in plain sight. Something ain't right. Patriots afraid to fight, thinking they will die or be chained away inside, so nobody is saving lives in plain sight. The border crisis is a psyops, it's more of a widespread that God's crossing is foreign like ISIS from right where the Texas and the Mexican border by devilish enforcers who are militarized guerrillas who will fight against us like Venezuelan or what they did in Asia is happening on our soil. Just imagine our towns in turmoil. The mass crowds is planned to unfoil these tax how they used to deploy. Isn't migrants, they bring them in like tyrants. An invasion is weakening our defenses. This nation is besieged within.